Thanksgiving is around the corner, so today I am making the classic green bean casserole, but I am going to be using all whole ingredients. Hey, I'm Chiqui Linguine, and I am your holistic health coach, helping you move to a more holistic lifestyle one step at a time for gut and hormone balance. For the casserole, I'm going to be using all whole ingredients, like I said. So instead of using a cream of mushroom can, I am going to be sauteing real mushrooms and then adding some butter and some heavy cream. I will be slicing up some onion really thin and frying it myself instead of buying that pre-made fried, onions that you sprinkle on top. And of course, I'm going to be using bacon, and I found this no antibiotic bacon from Publix. And of course, some fresh herbs and celery. So first thing I did when I got home from Publix is I put the bacon into the freezer because it is much easier to cut frozen bacon than thawed out bacon. So I'm going to get started with that because I want to cook down the bacon and cook everything else in the bacon fat. I'm only going to use half of this bag for this recipe and the other half for another recipe tomorrow. I'm going to put this on a pan and let it get cooking. While the bacon is cooking, I am going to chop my celery and onions, and I also have a pot of water boiling for the green beans. Make sure to give your celery a wash and slice it out. I want to slice the onions that I'm going to fry up for the top very thin, so I'm going to use this guy. And if you don't have this, it's fine, just use your knife. Just try to slice it as thin as possible. Honestly, I've never used this for an onion, so we'll see. Perfect. Once the bacon is nice and crispy, remove it from the pan, leaving all the fat so that you can add the celery and onions right into it. Add a tablespoon of minced garlic and the mushrooms. Add in some fresh herbs like rosemary and thyme and season. Let it cook down, and once it's cooked, remove it from the heat. Add a tablespoon of butter and 3 tablespoons of almond flour. Mix it until all the flour is clumpy. Then slowly add 2 cups of heavy cream until it's nice and creamy. Now for the green beans, you're just going to cook them in boiling water for 5 minutes and then remove them from the heat and add them straight into ice cold water so that the green beans don't overcook. Now to assemble, I'm gonna put in the green beans with the mushrooms. My mushrooms, gosh. I love mushrooms and they smell so good. This looks amazing, and now I'm just going to top it with the creamy goodness, homemade. That only took like 5 minutes and it smells so good. Another mix. Making a mess, but it is worth it. Now I'm going to top it with my bacon. Crunch it up a little. If I didn't have the other recipe to make, I would have used the whole bag, but note to self, buy more bacon. And now the only thing that's missing is the fried onions on top. So let's go ahead and make that, and then we can pop this into the oven. For the fried onions, I'm gonna beat 2 or 3 eggs, depending on how many onions you have. I think 2 eggs should be fine for what I have. Yeah, 2 eggs is perfect. And in another bowl, add about a cup of almond flour and go ahead and transfer it over. And now I'm just gonna add my pan-fried onions to the top. And now I'm just gonna pop this into the toaster oven and I'm gonna broil it for like 5 minutes. Looks amazing. I cannot wait to try it. Alright, gonna give it a try. Have to get a green bean, a mushroom, some onions, bacon, a little bit of everything. Yum. I love green bean casserole. It's always one of my favorite sides for Thanksgiving, but this year, give it a try. Skip out of the can of cream of mushrooms and use your own real cream that you make from butter and almond flour or regular flour, and it'll taste so much better and it'll be better for you and everybody will thank you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I have new content like this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m.